Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Set
City.
to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we are underway in London. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Final rounds up. Up.
Purdy throwing here to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yellow. Alpha. What do you see? What's up? Up.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, 49ers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
2 yards.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yellow. Half up. 18. Yellow. Stop.
Now it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy to throw. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Into the hands of Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. George Kittle, the touchdown! And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Line right. There's a line right. What's that?
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain
A
of
19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10 from the 43.
Yellow. 180. Attack, attack. Hey, 15, 15, 15. 15, 15. What's that?
Throwing is Mahomes. This is caught downfield by Rice. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Outside. Right up. 12.
Purdy throwing here. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Yellow.
Up. And they just get the play off. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He brushed him off with ease. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter away so far. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on second and short.
18, watch out. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking right, and he finds him. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they could block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they could take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Design quarterback run here. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dumped off to his running back. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Hey, ribble it. That's a lot, eh?
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal after that INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
That's a lot, Eddie! Come back!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
There's a lot, right? Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Attack. Right. Yellow.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. Hey, 57. Hey, 43.
To the air on third and long. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 18. That's
Yellow.
for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. Up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down, 49ers.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from London right after this. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Up. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Up.
Purdy looking to throw. He has room past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Number 11.
The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Eddie Pinheiro set to
now
kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
On the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, 180. Listen.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15. Let's go, 180. Yellow. Hey, color.
Slot man's in motion right.
Our side.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
47 on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Yellow. 180. Our side.
Right back to Worthy. He gets forward for about 3 yards, so taking advantage of the earlier penalty. We've got 2nd and 2 now.
3 brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Has some space inside the 15. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
28, Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Line around, stop.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set. 180. Yellow. Up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Kittle makes the catch. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down,
I think
San
every
Francisco.
quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger gain.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Okay, great.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Offset. Yellow. Huh.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Catch made. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Complete to number 88.
The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Line, 43! 43!
Putting a receiver in motion.
15!
He's back to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow! There's the blue lady!
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Yellow. There's the blue lady! Easy.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Eye down these two. 43, 40, 80. Yellow, yellow.
Trying things up the gut. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Easy,
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow. 180. Hey, Ripless.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Now Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Officer. 18, 22,
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
Yeah, every receiver wants the ball, but they all want their touches. That is until you run a bubble screen, and that receiver knows it's doomed, and he's going to take a shot like that.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Eddie Pinheiro set to
now
kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, hey, go going. Let's go on, 80. 15. Attack. Hey, 57. Watch out.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35.
13 yards.
Dose of the hurry up here.
Hey, Sunday on Sunday.
Chiefs. 1st down.
Hey, rip
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. Far side.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Juju Smith
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Yellow. Far side.
It's a designed run for Mahomes. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. And they just get the play off. Fits it through the middle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Item. Hey, color. That's a lot, 80. 43.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Attack. That's another Kansas City Chiefs
What's that?
first down.
They'll run Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Makes the score
That one right down the middle.
42.
And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Stop.
Now it's Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Officer. 118, right there. Stop.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Get set, yellow. 118, 118,
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
left. Officer. Line around, up. Start.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ours go up. 15. Yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Right side.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yellow. Ours go on, 80. Attack, attack. Easy, 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 easy. Right side.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Hey, 43. That's a lot, right?
They'll motion the slot man right. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 22. Yellow. Up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he snags this one over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
11, 11. 22. Watch out. Up.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Drew Tranquil. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get set. Up.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Piniero's kick is good. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
It's a gain of 9.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 44-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Rip list. Hey, color. All right, 80.
Play action, Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within 2 scores.
51, Chiefs 35.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Alpha up. 18. Watch up. Stop.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Uno. Get set. Stop.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Chris Jones on the stop.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have 1 more play left in a game that's already decided. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say cheerio from London.